We are through 40 minutes, and it's pretty incredible at this point that the Boston Bruins trail 2-0. There were no goals in the second period, given what we see on our statistics after 40. You look at the offensive zone possession. This is usually an area that the St. Louis Blues have an advantage in, not necessarily because they're always the better team, but because the style of play that they play in the offensive zone, that cycle forecheck game, lends itself to more zone time. Well, Boston's had the zone time. They've had more shots, and yet it's the St. Louis Blues with a 2-0 lead. I want to talk about the second period specifically because you'll take a look at those slot shots, the quality shots for the Boston Bruins. They're up 9-4, but remember it was 8-2 Boston after the first period. So even though the Blues got outshot in the second period, they only gave up one shot from the slot while protecting that 2-goal lead. That is an incredible commitment to defense. They kept Boston to the perimeter a majority of the period, and a lot of those shots that the Bruins had, 11 in the period, came from the outside. The other thing the Blues have done an exceptional job of in this game is limiting Boston's ability to create offense in transition. Coming into this game, Boston, 22 goals off the rush, more than anybody, and they only allowed 7 so far in the playoffs. When you can dominate the transition game to that degree, you are going to be successful. And you take a look at the rush chances, only 1 for the Boston Bruins. Again, terrific defensive performance all around by the St. Louis Blues. Coming into this game at even strength, when Boston in the Cup final had 5 rush chances or more, they won every game. When they had less than 5, they lost every game. So that's a number to pay attention to, and they've only got the 1 so far. And of course, Jordan Binnington has been absolutely outstanding, certainly in that first period where he made a bunch of 10-bell saves. Second period, again, it was more the commitment to defense for St. Louis, keeping Boston to the outside, and that's exactly what they'll try to do here in the third period. And if they can do it, Jordan Binnington will be the only rookie goalie in NHL history to win 16 playoff games. The Blues will win their first Stanley Cup in team history. There's a whole bunch of firsts and a whole bunch of great numbers, which we will continue to get to here at The Point Hockey.